Well, sadly, the insomnia is in full flow at the moment. It's, 3:45 in the morning. And I thought instead of lying in bed and trying to get much needed sleep, thought I'd do something productive. We're back on the Ricky train. Things are going pretty well. I've gone a little bit further into the future than I thought we were going to. But don't worry, it's not like a whole season. Go on now, get on with it. Hello there viewers, welcome to another episode of Non-League to Champions League FM22 with Billericay Town. And oh yeah, look at this my friends, I was going to say my man, very very wrong of me. Because Whitman may watch too. If you are, let me know down in the comment section, that'd be brilliant. I'm just not used to female viewers wanting to watch me. So since the last time we met, which was two very comfortable wins against Ipswich and Cardiff respectively, had a bit of a mixed December, but overall probably not bad. 3 losses in there, 3 wins and a draw. It's okay. Had a very good January. We won every single championship game. I was going to come back for the FA Cup game against Everton, but there were developments in January and it didn't really feel like the right time to go through it. So there have been some ins and there have been some outs. Those 4 wins, to put into context as well, I just lost to bottom place Coventry City. They scored an absolute worldie in the 87th minute. Even though we dominated the game, it was great. So today we're going to be taking on Norwich, who are currently sat 3rd in the Championship. And the reason it's only 1 game is because there's been transfer ins and outs, which I already just told you. You can tell it's late, can't you? I'm repeating myself. You know I don't like to repeat myself. This is going to be terrible. So I'll talk about the main outs. One of them is that Uche Abba. Wanna move. He did get his wanna move. He has gone. Yeah, I do this a lot. I bought in a player. He got really unhappy with me. I bought him for 225k. Sold him on for 200k. It wasn't the best move in the world. He's gone to Birmingham, which sort of shows the level he's at, because Birmingham are down in League One. I'm not really going to miss him, so let's just move on. Similar problem that we've had is that Owen Donnellan has moved as well, and he moved just outside of the window. I still feel this is a mistake. I look at the physicals and I think, yeah, pretty good. I look at the mentals and that's where I'm thinking, oh, I really should have done better. But his technicals let him down, and he just didn't perform for me. I brought him in. He had made 18 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. It's just not really good enough. He didn't make that jump up to the Championship like I thought he would. And sometimes you just got to admit you're wrong. Sold him on for the same amount of money, and we are also getting profit if a percentage of the profit deal if that comes through as well from Sligo. So I'm hoping that he'll have a better career there. No hard feelings, pal. So basically, I bought 2 players in the summer that I never really used, and I've sold them on. Good on me. But we've had 3 new arrivals, and I'm going to show you. I'll show you the 2 kind of first team ones, and then the one for the future that looks very exciting. So first off, we have Giovanni Bertarelli, who is a left winger from Brescia. He has come in on loan. Both of the kind of first team players are in on loan. He's the first of them. Physically brilliant, obviously very, very quick, great acceleration, decent crossing, very good dribbling, good for first touch and great technique. Mentals could use a little bit of work. I don't really like that work rate. But if Morgan Whittaker gets tired, which he will do, this man is going to come in. This is a guy I might actually try and sign, depending on how well he does play for us. He's only played 1 substitute appearance so far. He is on 11k a week, which is quite a lot. But for a player of this quality, it's probably worthwhile doing it. You can tell his potential ability. He could potentially be a Premier League player. He's already a Sky Bet Championship player and better than nearly anyone else that we have in the squad. He is very, very good. As is Naif Al-Zarani. Zarani. I bought him in on loan from Crystal Palace, who are also in this league. This guy's got techers and physicals and mentals for days. The 18 flair and the 17 technique. Oh, heavenly. He can play anywhere along that kind of midfield, free in behind the striker, and he can also play, most importantly, as a striker. So when Fernando Luis gets tired or injured, I can bring this guy in and he will score. He's got 18 goals and 41 caps for Saudi Arabia. He's only 21 years old. I'm not paying him anything. Palace have just loaned me out with him, no cost, no nothing. Genius. He looks top notch. Really, really good signing. I think he could be helpful in our push to get a playoff position. But the big one is that we have a celebrity in our midst. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, Fabio Pitbull joins Billericay. Now, let's talk about Fabio Pitbull. He's only 19 years old. Physicals are pretty decent. Strength could use a bit of work, but like I said, he is young. He's got decent pace, decent agility. Very good technically at this level for that sort of age. The flair of 15 is good. Determination of 4 is the one thing I think that lets him down slightly, along with the work rate. But I've got to try and get him mentored by a few of our blokes to try and get his determination up. I bought him for 750k, but we're paying that all off in instalments. I'm paying £0 up front for him, and we're paying 750k back over 18 months. That's nothing. For a guy that we could potentially eventually sell on for, like you said here, it's between 1.7 and £8 million. This is either a brilliant profit building exercise, or this is going to be our first kind of really big sort of youngster signing that goes on to become a bit of a club legend. It said that he could go on to become a Premier League player. I could see that happening. He's got all the attributes to be very, very good, and I am looking forward to seeing how well he gets on. All that has left us in not a bad position, really, with regards to the overall balance. We were at 2.3 million, which isn't too bad at all, and I'm hoping that obviously we'll pick up a little bit more money towards the end of the season. The most important thing then is that we get stuck into this championship game with Norwich. To let you know where we stand in the context of the championship, let's have a quick run for it. It's all a little bit more level than it was before. We've actually got games in hand on some of the players around our teams around us now. Actually, this is our game in hand against Norwich. If we beat them, we will go above them into third place in the league on 60 points. Crystal Palace are currently second on 62. We could also fall out of the playoffs as it stands, because there are a number of teams, probably under Sheffield United, I'd say now. They're on 52 points. We are on 57. So, as usual, the championship is very convoluted, very, very competitive. So hopefully we can turn around and do the business today. So this is the way that we line up. Butland's in goal at the moment. Colazo, who I actually had bids of like £2.5 million from him from Premier League clubs in the window. He's suddenly developing into a very, very decent footballer as it stands. He's on the left, then you've got Tizard and Okoro in the middle. Kane Wilson's out on the right, then Suzuki, Shabani and Marla in the middle, like I said, because Joe Powell can't play today because he's carrying a bit of a knock, which is crap. Whittaker's on the left, Zorani is on the right, and Fernando Luis is leading the line up front. I've been trying to mix around the team a bit and give a little bit of rotation, which has worked out relatively well, actually, just to make sure our big players don't get tired too quickly. My record against Norwich is awful, so I could really do with a win today. Our home record, as it stands, is very, very good, so I'm hoping that will help me kind of get through that today. And we've made a decent start here. Suzuki plays the ball around. Kane Wilson gets past his man, whips it to the back post, and Morgan Whittaker's missing an absolute sitter. That's an absolute sitter. He's in ahead of Bettorelli at the moment, but that's not going to help the cause. Oh, that's such a big miss. If we win this game, it really, really does help the cause in terms of getting to a playoff place, because it's really going to dent Norwich. But I've just got this bad feeling we're going to lose here. As Harding wins the ball across. Sarmiento does what Whittaker couldn't a minute ago and scores from close range. 4 minutes in, it's already 1-0 to Norwich after we miss a golden opportunity. We do have a highlight though here in the 14th minute. Even a draw's not awful. Now, I always go for the win. Don't think about draws. Butland hits it long. Looking for Whittaker. Great flick on by Whittaker into Fernando Luis. It's a genius save by Steele. Oh... Fernando Luis doesn't normally miss those. I thought we were going to be straight back in. We're having the better of the game, really, in terms of sort of like the shots. We've hit off more, but we're not really getting close enough into there to do it. We're not hitting enough on target, which just seems to be a running theme, really, of this team at the moment. We're just not doing enough. Last time we left off, we were the highest scoring team in the division. That seems to have abandoned us a little bit, and we've kind of gone into our shell a little bit, and now we've dropped down to 5th, but the defence has improved. I've got to find a way of bringing that back if we're going to get anything out of this game. I'm going to thrash my arms a bit and go, come on, boys, what are you playing at? Get yourself together. Marler in the midfield is not working, and I don't want to say desperate times call for desperate measures, but what I'm going to do is Bertorelli is going to come on and Whittaker's going to go up front with Fernando Luis. Fernando Luis can play as the deep lying forward. Suzuki's going to move into this, so we're going 4-4-2. It might be a bit early to do the whole 4-4-2 biz, but it just feels like it's the right thing to do. Maybe I can help just put this Norwich team under pressure at the back. Collazo down the line to Fernando Luis. He finds Whittaker in the middle. Morgan Whittaker's going to be the death of me at this rate. I can't believe he's missed another one. Kane Wilson on the ball, plays it in. There's Shabani, finds Tizar, back to Shabani. Great ball by Shabani, out to Whittaker on the left. Collazo, Shabani, just get the ball in the middle. Collazo, yeah, of course he's given the ball away. At least he's won it back, that's something. Shabani, Fernando Luis, Zerani, Whittaker, he's trying to find Bertorelli, it's not quite worked. Still clears the ball. If they score from this, I'm going to be fuming. Because we've literally had all the ball and we had so many chances to just take a shot there. They're going to score from this and I'm going to absolutely cry inside. Mudryk whips it in. Samiento's hit it over the bar. It's just not happening. Kane Wilson's injured. It just gets better, viewers. It just gets better. Okay, Whittaker's coming off. Baptiste is coming on. I need Baptiste on. Collazo's playing at 6. We're just, like I said, this is the problem that I've got. We're just not at that level where all these ex-Premier League teams come down. And you look at their squads and how, like, the depth they've got, the players they've got. I don't have that, and that's where we're falling short. And that's why I'm worried that we're never really, or it's going to be a long time before we get out of this league. I mean, that's Fabio Silva, for Christ's sake, as we completely muck it up at the back. Obviously, their goalkeepers had a great game today. The finishing's been poor. I mean, it's horrific. The performance from everybody has been awful. There's 6s and 6.4s all over the gaff. I'm throwing the water bowl. I've really had enough. That is a pathetic performance. Poor finishing, Costa. I'm just tired of the same old thing. Just tired all the time of it being that. Yuta Suzuki suspended again. Brilliant. I mean, what we'll do, we'll come back forward. Let's go for the game against Wimbledon and the game against Borough, because Borough are also going to be potentially kind of bad rival. Yeah, they're kind of sat there at the moment. So we'll see where we are when we get to that. If we play anything like just in that game, we've got absolutely no chance. Like, no chance of getting into the playoffs. We've really got something on here. We've got a big game coming up against Derby. And Wimbledon coming up. So those are going to be 2 really, really big games. I should see you there for them. I should have just stayed in bed. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, please enjoy the like episode, share, subscribe to all those great things, and until I see you again for another big episode of Non-League Champions League. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay cool. Bye.